first point is Augustine's point that faith, or trust, is rational and necessary.
Okay, it isn't history, but so what? We don't have to rely on trust for anything else. In fact, it's a fallacy, right? Appeal to authority is one of the fallacies in the logic textbooks.
No. Not in the best ones anyway.
Come again.
A good logic textbook will tell you that an appeal to an unqualified authority is a fallacy. Appeals to authority are not necessarily fallacious.
Example?
If you're not sure how to spell chartreuse, what do?
So guys, do you know about tertiary colors?
Not this one. I think it's some kind of red. But I do know how to spell it because I read it in a Charlie Brown book.
Well, I don't know how to spell it. But I'm pretty sure of the first few letters, so I could check the dictionary.
And I could check it to learn what it means.
It doesn't mean red.
I trust you. You and the dictionary are reliable authorities on that sort of thing.
Okay, fine. Anything else?
Augustine emphasizes geography. You know Tokyo exists, but you've never been there. You trust people who have, and people who make maps and so on.
Fair enough.
And Augustine's best example is your parents. You know who they are by trusting them. In fact, your father only knows he's your father by trusting your mother, and even she can't know she's your mother without trusting the hospital nurse not to switch the babies.
Okay, fine. Well, fine for Augustine. Not fine now. Now we can do DNA tests.
Do most people need that to know who their parents are?
No, but the point is that now we don't have only trust. Now we have verification available. We can do a DNA test without relying on trust.
Okay, but are you doing the test yourself?
I see your point. But I could learn how to do it.
How would you learn without a teacher?
I would have to trust my teacher. Unless I became a genetic scientist myself.
But even then you'd have to confirm all the science yourself. If you want to learn who your parents are without trusting anyone, you have to learn to do a DNA test. Do a DNA test, become a genetic scientist, and do all the experiments that support genetic science.
It's worse than that.
How so?
Science relies on repeatable experiments.
You're right.
So I would have to do the experiments twice.
It looks like it. So you'll have to waste your whole life reinventing genetic science, and then it really will be a waste, unless other people trust you.
But scientists do test things.
Yes, that's true.
Scientists verify.
They verify, but they also build on each other's work. They trust and verify. There's no escaping trust.
Okay, I'm convinced that trust can be okay.
More than okay, it's rational, practical, necessary. It's a big part of how we get most of our knowledge. I like how William James puts it. He says knowledge is for the most part a credit system. The whole thing works because we can cash in by checking for error and verifying things. And everyone has to verify some things. And probably everything should be verified by someone. But most of us most of the time just pass knowledge around by trust. That's normal, even in science.
Okay, sure. But that verifying matters, and you can do that in science. But you can't do that in religion.
Why not?
Because religion isn't a science. It's not empirical.